the fall of 2017, Thomas Elwood, a 34-year-old freelance photographer from Hartford, Connecticut, set out to document rural backroads for a photo essay titled Forgotten Trails. One particular route caught his attention after a tip from a gas station clerk in Falls Village. "White Hollow Road," the man said, lighting a cigarette with a trembling hand. "It's quiet, too quiet. Just don't go after dark. People say the woods watch you." Thomas had spent years chasing forgotten places. He'd photographed abandoned asylums, empty churches, ghost towns. He wasn't scared of myths. He was drawn to them. So he drove the cracked 2-lane stretch into the trees, arriving just after 3 p.m. The road twisted through dense forest, the kind that blocked out sunlight even in the early afternoon. It was unusually silent. No wind, no birds, just the low hum of his tires over loose gravel. As he walked along the shoulder with his camera in hand, a clearing appeared to his left, and in it, a 2-story farmhouse that wasn't marked on any map. It looked ancient, its shingles rotting and half-fallen, with vines crawling up the porch columns like veins, but there was smoke curling from the crooked chimney, and the scent of burning wood hung faintly in the still air. Thomas approached, instincts warring in his chest. He raised his camera and snapped a photo of the house. The shutter clicked louder than normal, echoing unnaturally in the silence. Then the front door creaked open, slowly, revealing only darkness within. He called out. No answer. Inside, the air was cold and damp. The floorboards groaned under his boots. The furniture was old but not abandoned. An oil lamp still burned softly on a side table, casting a flickering orange glow. Dust floated in the light like ash. Along the hallway wall were old framed tintype photographs. Black and white family portraits, their eyes dark and unsmiling. One image caught his attention. A tall man in a 19th century suit stood stiffly next to a woman and 2 children. His face was long and narrow, eyes too dark to reflect light, but his hands were what disturbed Thomas the most. Bony, unnaturally thin, with long fingers that seemed to stretch just a little too far. He turned away from the photo and froze. In the hallway mirror at the foot of the stairs, he saw a reflection. A man, standing silently at the top of the staircase. But when he turned around, the stairs were empty. His pulse quickened. He raised his camera and took a photo of the stairs. The instant he pressed the shutter, the oil lamp flickered and went out. Cold flooded the room. The kind of cold that felt personal, like something breathing just behind you. Then came the sound. Footsteps upstairs, slow and heavy, moving from one side of the house to the other. Thomas backed toward the door, never taking his eyes off the staircase. As he reached the porch, the attic window slammed open above him. He looked up. A figure stood behind the glass, tall, pale, unmoving. Its face was blurred in the grime, but the outline was unmistakable. The same long face, the same suit, the same watching eyes. He ran. Back in his car, hands trembling, he reviewed the photos on his DSLR. The first shot showed the house as it was, but in each image, shadows appeared in the windows. In the photo of the hallway mirror, the reflection of the man was clear. And the photo of the staircase, Thomas's heart stopped when he saw it, showed the man halfway down the stairs, facing the camera. He hadn't been visible in person, but the camera had seen him. That night, back at his motel, he tried uploading the photos to his editor. The files corrupted every time. His laptop crashed repeatedly. His fully charged camera battery drained to 0. Around midnight, he woke to the sound of footsteps outside his room. Slow, deliberate. He peeked through the blinds. No one was there. The next morning, Thomas returned with 2 state troopers. He led them back to the location, the curve in the road, the turnoff, the clearing. But there was no house, no chimney, no foundation, only thick forest. The officers thought he was playing a prank. "This stretch hasn't had anything built on it since the 1930s, one said. But when they returned to the cruiser, dashcam footage from the drive showed a 5-second glitch, static, then a single frame. Thomas standing in front of a crumbling farmhouse. Behind him, in the attic window, was the man. Thomas never published the photo essay. He stopped photographing entirely. He moved to a 1-bedroom apartment in New Haven with no mirrors and blackout curtains. Friends said he stopped answering calls. He claimed he still saw the figure sometimes. In reflections, in windows, even in dreams, watching. In late 2020, Thomas went missing while hiking in the Catskills. His pack was found a week later near a stream. Inside, authorities found a notebook filled with sketches of the same house, drawn over and over again, and a single undeveloped roll of film. When the film was processed, it contained one image, the same farmhouse in the same clearing, only now the front door was wide open, and the man in the attic. He was no longer behind the glass. He was on the porch, waiting.